we just got back from the first day of Omaha, the
Hard to Kill Summit
yes.
in Omaha. Yeah.
We always just call it Omaha.
Well, that was its original name.
Yes.
Anyway.
But yeah, we're tired now and getting ready for
so
bed.
Tired.
We talked to Dr. Silas for a few minutes.
Yes.
That was fun. One thing that he mentioned, which is just good to have a reminder of, is that, we oftentimes are treating, the problem, but we're not actually getting to...
Treating the symptom, not the cause.
We're not actually getting to the problem we're not seeing. So a lot of times we have like addictive behaviors or inappropriate behaviors or behaviors that were just learned wrong, like not learning conflict resolution, not learning like how to process our emotions. And so we end up just coping however we can. And a lot of times that's been
food.
With food for our lives. And I know for me, we've been taught, oh, you are celebrating something, have some food. Oh,
it's always food. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, oh, you're sad, have some food. Oh, you're upset, have some food. Oh, you're mad, you should have some food. So it's just been such a thing that has calmed us for our whole lives that just breaking that cycle is really hard. Mm-hmm. And that's something that, we kind of talked to him about for a little bit. So that was nice to get the little reminder.
And when we got to the VIP party, Robert Sykes was yanking off his shirt and flexing.
It was really cute.
It was really funny.
He worked so hard.
He is working so hard.
He worked so hard.
Yeah.
He wanted to show it off.
The first one of these here in Omaha that we came to, a lot of people didn't know about Keto Chow.
Yeah.
And now a lot of them do.
Yeah.
So it's kind of it's less a meet new people and more get to talk to old friends.
And it's funny, I've been kind of in a funk today. Well, yesterday more than today. Today was a pretty good day, but
Is it Dark Lord Funk?
Kind of.
It's a funny parody of the Uptown Funk.
No, I don't know. Sometimes
Slytherin wins the House Cup. Anyway.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes I just have a hard time when we go into a conference. Like I have expectations for myself, and I feel like everybody else has those same expectations of me. And so I kind of go into the conference thinking that, oh no, when I see so-and-so, I'm not going to be as skinny as I want to be, so they're going to not like me anymore. Like that sort of thing. And that's always on my mind. And I know I need to not do that. I know. I don't. I shouldn't do that. But I was kind of really stuck with that on my brain this week, and I had a headache really bad yesterday, and then I woke up, look at me, look at this
The ready eye,
gross eye,
burst blood vessel.
So I must have been stressed about it, but I'm trying to be better, and I'm just realizing that the people are here and they want to support us, and we want to support them, and we're trying to build each other up together, and we're all trying to get healthy together. So it's really nice to be with the community, and if you can find a meetup or something local, then you should go to one. Be brave.
Indeed.
Try not to think like I'm thinking, like not the good behavior thinking.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll check back with you tomorrow, and just wanted to give you a little bit of recap of today. So we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Today at the Hard to Kill Summit, I went over to Keto Savage's booth, and I got myself some more of these Bell's brownie batter, because this is my favorite keto brick right now. And my favorite thing to do is to melt it down into the little tiny cereal mold. And then I put like 30 grams into my Ninja Creamy with my Keto Chow, and it's so, so yummy. So I recommend these because they're a lot lower carbs than like your Lily's chocolate chips. And I feel like I'm getting this delicious little salty, like hard little chunky thing in my ice cream. So I recommend. Hello. We just finished the Hard to Kill Summit, and I have a bunch of friends here. We just had some wings. It was delicious, and I just wanted to really quickly ask them what their one takeaway was from this Hard to Kill Summit. So I'm going to start with Chris. What is your one takeaway?
So my one takeaway, I was going to talk about the stuff that I learned from Crazy Keto's presentation, but we had the like the little dinner thing last night, and I just want everybody to know that the people who are like big names in keto community, or really any community like that, they're just regular people. And they come to these things because they want to help people. They want to help you. And don't be afraid to go up and just talk to them. Because they're there because they want to connect with you. So don't be afraid of them. You know, you want to talk to Dr. Cywes, you want to talk to Mike Mutzel, Dave Feldman. Watch out, Dave Feldman will probably give you a hug. But aside from that, they want to talk to you, and they're doing this because they want to help you.
Nice. Thank you.
My takeaway, it's not so much of a takeaway of something new. It is a reminder of something that I knew but I haven't heard in a while, and I really need to implement into my life, and that is the 72 rule. So I've always known about that from just like building personal growth, but the rule of 72 is if you don't implement something that you learn within 72 hours, chances are you're not going to do it.
Okay.
And that is something that, like, even when we were at the summit last week in Baltimore, I kind of started getting this thing like, I need to get back into more physical fitness. I need to really find a personal trainer that can help me work with my ailments. And I went home from Baltimore saying I was going to do this, and guess what? More than 72 hours passed, and I never did it. So now I've got to do that again with another 72.
Okay, cool.
My takeaway came from the first speaker, Tara, who started off the conference, and she was talking about the relationship that you have with yourself and the importance of working on that relationship. And if you are checking in with yourself every day and you're making that a daily practice, then and asking yourself the question, what do I need? And even being willing to see yourself as like a mother sees a child, really wanting to take care of whatever that need is, then you're going to be able to work on your actual authentic needs, and that's going to help you to shut out all of the noise of people trying to tell you this is what you need to work on, or this is how you need to pivot your journey. If you know authentically what you need, then it helps you to focus on your plan and be okay that that's what you have eyes on.
Nice. Thank you.
Sarah. My one takeaway was I'm having a struggle at getting lifting in. So one of the speakers said, well, do it like an experiment. You do it for like 30 days or 60 days. So I'm going to implement one thing.
Nice.
And do it. And then next month I'll maybe add 2 things.
Nice.
But you got to start somewhere.
Yep. You got to start somewhere within 72 hours.
Right.
We're all going to learn that lesson today. Okay, we got Steve here.
I'm Steve. I like to party.
I like to party. We like to party.
Probably that just people are kind everywhere. It's always a reminder at all of these shows of how kind everybody is. So.
Yeah, it's nice to be reminded.
My takeaway is probably the same speaker that Sarah listened to that talked about strengthening yourself and taking challenges. And she talked about adding creatine to when you're lifting weights, and it will really help you strengthen and build your muscles. And I'm going to try that in 72 hours.
I have some at home. I can give you some.
I don't have some. She
Yep.
did say it's available
Ross
without
had
sugar
it.
in it. Well, it's the sugarless stuff. Ross did not have that.
And this is semi-retired Bob.
Hi, yes, I am semi-retired Bob. I have a couple of takeaways from the convention. All of the speakers were very, very good. I enjoyed all of them. But the biggest takeaway from all this kind of goes with what Chris said. Everybody's doing this because they genuinely want to help you. And, you know, I found more of my family here today. I mean, between Miriam and Chris and Joe and Rachel and all of these other people that I've just met this evening, I have yet more bigger family.
Nice. It goes along with Steve's thought too. Like we're family, we're kind people. We try, right? Phil.
Hello. I think mine takeaway would be more attentive to my partner's needs on her keto journey.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah. Say that again. What?
So I just get in my own little tunnel and just kind of don't think about your stuff.
That is really cute.
That was really nice.
And I don't know about you, but if anybody knows Phil, he's the nicest person on the planet. So, all right, Heather.
All right. This last year, I have had a knee replacement and was supposed to have one and didn't. And I told Phil in the car when we were leaving today, I've gotten very comfortable in my pain where I'm sedentary. And I'm like, I can do hard things. So I need to push and do hard things and not just be comfortable in my pain anymore.
Yeah, push through. Yeah, do hard things. That's so hard. That's so
It's
hard.
hard. Hard things are hard.
Okay.
But I can do hard things. So.
Okay, well, thank you so much, and thank you, everybody. So my takeaway from Omaha was on the back of Sergeant Fit and Fabulous's shirt. So this is the front, Upgrade Performance Institute. This is where they have their facility. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong. But what it says is, what we think we become. And I asked Jamie Seaman's husband, his name is Ben, if I could get the shirt that he was wearing. Like, I really like the back of that. That just so inspires me. And I just kept thinking about it. What we think we become, because we are what we believe, right? And we will work towards that. And once we change our identity, it's from Atomic Habits, right? He says if we can change our identity, then that's how we can make our habits work. We become that person. And I was just really excited about that, inspired by that. And so Ben went and they drove over to the office and they got the 2 different sizes that I could try to see if one fit me, and then he was able to let me buy it. And I was so happy, because I'm like, this is something that inspires me. I need to think and believe that I can do the hard things that I want to do so that I could do them. So I'm grateful for that takeaway from Omaha.